Alright, hey out there everyone, this is DayTraderRockStar for DayTradingRadio.com for local watch list for Thursday, April 24th. I haven't done a watch list in a while. It's just been overwhelmed here at the station. Station's getting really good, so I'm just just enjoying that, how it's going. So let me start off the night here with a play I got into today, CPSL, China Precision Steel. Actually, I have no desire to be in this stock other than some things that were catching my attention. I like to see some triple bottom bases, some bases that we tested it about 3 times. So we're back down here at $3.50. We had a nice move overnight in the China market, and I expect that to maybe be a couple-day rally. So I think this is going to lift some of these China plays that are very depressed, just because they're due. It's a good chance for them. The powers that be to kind of start hyping these things a little bit more like they used to be hyped for that. But anyway, nice pattern here, nice beautiful downward trend line that hits 1, 2, 3 times. We have a 3 place. We're coming to a head here. And what I'd like to say, and I bought this one early today, and I said I would love to see this one greater than average volume. So I wanted to see volume over 600,000. A million would be optimal. And guess what we got? We got 1.3 million shares. So you see the volume spike here. Very good sign for continuation for tomorrow. And I would watch this one for continuation tomorrow. I'm liking it. Stochastic starting to rise up, crossing over again. Everything here is telling me we have a good shot to go up again tomorrow. We might find a perfect base. A cheap stock also. All right, another very cheap stock. So interesting. All right, here's another one. I want to mix it up. I have a little of everything for you. I have stocks that I'm holding, stocks that I'm gonna hold, stocks that I'm gonna give you a little of everything tonight. Monster Worldwide, not 100% ready for a great downward trend line here. I am putting it on my watch list, meaning I'll be watching the charts for it. I do think we have a chance to hit $20. All right, to maybe a chance to pull back down to that $20 area, but over here, I think the risk-reward of this trade is actually turned up. I think we're away from this downward trend line, we're away from the 50-period moving average. If we get a pullback here, you might consider taking a look at this one. I'm going to start looking for a bottoming pattern here. If I was a betting man, I would take a position today, but I didn't take a position. I think we're going to have an update tomorrow on this one. Just by the volume here, we got a nice little volume spike. We have a nice little pullback. We're holding the lows here. So this one actually could have some, so I'm going to put it on my watch list, and I think there's a possible trade coming up in that one. Here's one I've been trading, and watch for 870 on DineEquity. I'm not in this, but DineEquity, nice consolidation. DineEquity showing good strength, stochastics, again, not really embedded. Nice move in this one, and I want to talk about DineEquity a little bit more on a special video. But I like DineEquity going forward here. I like it a lot. Just to give you some good chart formations, Darling, D-A-R-L-A, nice chart formation here. We got a nice little triangle formation forming. We had a nice little move. Again, this was another great trade that I got in and got out, and it was a beautiful move, and a lot of listeners got in too. So with nice consolidation here, I'm actually considering revisiting this trade. It's very important that you look up Darling, find out what they do. They're in a kind of recycling old waste products and stuff and turning them into reusable materials and fuels. So kind of a biotech, kind of a greenish company. Interesting. And I tell you, the chart's shaping up a couple things. We're getting an embedded stochastics. We got that. We got a nice little pullback. We're holding on here. This could actually turn into what's called a 1, 2, 3, 4 pullback. I'd love to see this 20-period moving average up a little bit higher here. But I think watch for a continued move. This is definitely a continuation pattern, meaning stock moves up, new highs, patterns out, and then continues on. So Darling is definitely looks good. Here's one that was on the 10 for 1,000 list. I said there's a nice base. I said Friday was going to be a great day. That was last Friday. We had the nice volume, and I said watch this one. We broke out of the base, as you can see. My target on this was 1280. We're probably going to get that tomorrow off. Sell out of the stock if you're holding any around there. take partial positions, but if you did get this, well, you're doing really well. Just wanted to show you some of the stocks that I was in today. JOYG Global looks good still. You know, interesting 1, 2, 3, 4 pullback. We should see maybe an update tomorrow to confirm this pattern. JOYG Global, not that bad of a play, holding up nicely. And I'm interested in JOYG Global going forward. I think it's still cheap. TETRA company, first time I'm putting this one on my watch list. I think it's an interesting story. I read about this one on the radio, talking about the refiners and how who did the bid for this. There was a bid for a $66 bid for this company, and it fell through. Now it's trading all the way down to 20. What is that? What are we at here? $28 about, you know, 26, between $27 and $28. So this one's really come back. I think you're definitely going to see some kind of action in this one soon. Keep it on your radar for volume spikes. Learn how to use your quote tracker and learn how to put the volume alerts in there. I'm going to be doing a video on that, so stay tuned for that. I'm going to try to do it tonight. If I don't get it out tonight, it'll be out tomorrow. What else? Let's try again. I'm kind of just trying to fit in a lot here. The radio's been really good. Don't forget you could tune in each day at 8 o'clock to about 4 o'clock. It's earnings season, so I've been trading a little bit later into the day. JOYG Global, TETRA. Of course, this one, you know, I've been just nailed this breakout out of this nice little rising triangle pattern here. It was a beautiful breakout. Just easy. That was a great trade. I got into that one after I actually bought the Dragon Naturally Speaking software right about here. So I caught all this move. I got out, you know, up here. I didn't get the full move, but it's very important just to see these patterns and understand them. So I just wanted to show you that pattern there and what it looks like now. Still holding some Sirius Satellite Radio. It had a good move today. We're starting to see some interest in it. I think it's definitely, you know, for a cheap stock here, you're starting to see a little more interest in it. Not a bad long-term play. I would definitely think a long-term play is looking good. And another one that I think is in a good shape here is NVIDIA, NVDA, and NVIDIA. So watch NVIDIA also. After the market, after the close, Starbucks came out with some bad news. They were lowering their estimates and stuff. So Starbucks got hit after the market, traded down to about $16. I think that's where we're going to open up around. So I'm actually holding Starbucks. Sometimes you're going to get caught with news. Even though this was in a good bottoming pattern, which I like to see, you could just never, just to let you know, you never know what, if any news is going to hit. So no matter what, you know, pattern was working out fine. You know, things were looking pretty good, but news is news, and sometimes you can't see that coming. So I got to decide what I want to do with my Starbucks tomorrow, and that's it. So everyone, talk to everyone in the morning. Hopefully I'll get another video out tonight. You're listening to Day Trader Radio, DayTradingRadio.com, DayTraderRadio.com, and I'm the Day Trader Rockstar. And I hope you have a good night. I'll talk to you tomorrow.